Welcome back. Continuing the news. The government is to boost its spending by $16 billion to help people who have lost their jobs during the coronavirus pandemic. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke made the revelation in Parliament last evening.
The Finance Minister says the second supplementary estimate for the 2020-2021 financial year, which was tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, considers the continued impact of the Covid-19 pandemic on Jamaica and globally. The first supplementary estimate was crafted with an estimated decline in gross domestic product GDP of 5.1%. However, Dr. Nigel Clarke says GDP is now estimated to decline by 7.9%.
This new forecast has informed development of the second supplementary estimates. Based on operations to date and the GDP forecast, revenue and grant inflows for the full fiscal year are now estimated to be $5.2 billion more than indicated in the first supplementary estimates.
Dr. Clarke says given the prolonged and increasing impact of the pandemic, as well as the revenue forecast, the government has increased spending in a number of areas like health, education, and social welfare.
In summary, the second supplementary estimates proposes overall additional expenditure of $15.7 billion to generate a total expenditure budget of $853.7 billion, which is close to what it originally was.
The government is also trying to rev up the economy and keep people employed. It's why the Finance Minister says the capital expenditure component of the budget will be increased by $6 billion.
Of this amount, $4.6 billion will go towards the South Coast Highway Improvement Project. Mr. Speaker, as we look to scale public investments at this time, the quality of public investments matter. And we believe that the South Coast Highway Improvement Project meets the definition of the kind of public investment that catalyzes economic activity and jobs, which is precisely what we need at this time.
Speaking of jobs, Dr. Clarke says the government will continue to assist people who have lost employment during the pandemic. As a result, the Holness administration will be extending some of the benefits under the CARE program.
Set Cash, which provides funds in the amount of $18,000 a month to persons who were employed before the COVID-19 pandemic and who still remain unemployed, as well as and extending that from to December. You'll recall that the last extension was to August. So now we'll be extending for the months of September, October, November, December.
He says the best cash component of the CARE program will also be extended. Dr. Clarke said the extension will cost $5 billion. He said $2.2 billion of that amount was previously approved but not used. The second supplementary estimates will go before the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC, this Thursday.